We're doing a comparison today. What are we comparing? The Nuova Simonelli Oscar 2 versus the Crossland CC1 updated version. Hi, it's Gail from Seattle Coffee Gear, as always, and I just wanted to, compare these two. Probably somebody asked for it too, so we're going to go into a comparison of these two. This is a heat exchanger. This is a single boiler with a thermoblock for steaming. So right off the bat, that's a big difference. You can see that the casings are a little bit different as well. They both have stainless steel. This one is going to be a lot bigger, and the Crossland CC1 is a little bit smaller. Single boiler usually is smaller, and the boiler in this one is a lot larger than the boiler in the CC1. So you have a copper boiler in the Oscar 2, and we have a stainless steel boiler in the Crossland CC1. Because heat exchanger, just because it is a heat exchanger, you can brew and steam at the same time. This is a single boiler with a thermoblock. You cannot brew and steam at the same time. This has a PID built into it that lets you control the temperature of the boiler, pre-infusion, wait time, and brew time of 3 different programmable buttons or settings. Not per se buttons, but it's a turn dial. This one is a heat exchanger, does not have a PID, but because it is a heat exchanger, it by nature maintains a pretty stable temperature, but you can't change the temperature. It also has a 1-second built-in pre-infusion from the factory, which you cannot alter. Programmable buttons over here, programmable dosages over here as well, a single and a double. This indicates your water is empty, you need to refill it, and this will indicate that when that's lit up, that your boiler is actively heating up. In other words, a heating element is on. This has a single hole thermoblock, like I said, a little bit slow on the steam side, but that's good for some people. It's a pro and a con. If you like to do it fast and you're experienced, this might be a little slow for you. If you're inexperienced and don't have a lot of, steaming under your belt, this is actually good because it gives you more time to learn. It's very good for that. This is going to be a 4-hole tip, the signature Nuova Simonelli steam arm. They're well known for their steam because they provide the machines, the big commercial machines for the barista championships, and their steam arms are well known for doing very well for that. So they're kind of known for that. The steaming on this is going to be a lot more powerful and fast. Steam on this one is controlled by a knob on the right-hand side here. First you have to ask it to get up to steam temperature, and that takes 30 to 45 seconds, and when it gets up to temperature, then it will show an icon and then you can steam. This one, because it's a heat exchanger, it's ready to go all the time. Okay, so it's a little bit different. They both have 58mm Porta Filters. Traditionally, that's a commercial size, which is nice. This is the CC1, and you can see if you were not holding this up and you were tamping, it's going to be on an angle. This one, the handle is angled on purpose so that when it's sitting on the countertop, you can just tamp it and it's level. The handle on this one is a hard plastic. It's okay. This one is plastic plus a rubber grip and a stainless steel cap or a chrome-plated cap on there. That's actually a nicer feel in your hand. I like this one a little bit better myself. They're both going to come with the single and the double baskets, so that's the same across the board with most machines. Plastic on the top, like I said, this one's stainless all the way around except for the drip tray. This has a plastic drip tray. Water tank is 95 ounces right back here. It's a pretty large water tank, but this is a larger machine. Water tank on the Crossland is 67 ounces and it accesses from the front. You can see the level on this one. All you have to do is just look right there. This one, you have to open it to see the level and peer down in there. So pros and cons to both machines. Let's see, what else can I tell you about them? I think that pretty much covers them. So, pros and cons to both. Heat exchanger, brew and steam at the same time. 2 programmable buttons. You cannot change the temperature on this one. It does not have a PID. It has the 1 second pre-infusion, which is almost non-existent. This one you can program temperature, pre-infusion, wait time, brew time. That's a plus. This one's going to take probably a little bit longer to heat up because the boiler's a lot bigger. Brew and steam at the same time, not brew and steam at the same time, but it has the programmable. So there's pros and cons to both. It's really going to be up to a lot more money for this one, a lot less money for this one than that one. It's going to be what's your comfort level. That's really what it comes down to. What's going to work best for you? Don't forget you got to pair a good grinder with either one of these. These are non-pressurized, so figure that into your budget when you're thinking about purchasing. Check out the rest of the stats on our webpage. It's all listed there. Leave some comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe. And I was going to say I'll see you next time, but I don't see you. You'll see me next time. Thanks for watching.